Yo, what is going on, you guys? So, Darren bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my number one investment right now, and at the end, I may even have a bonus one. So these are basically two guys that I'm going extremely hard in right now in basketball, and I really am very confident about these two picks. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program, and recently we've been making a killing. I've been able to spot some cards that PSA 9s have been around like 1/10 the price of a PSA 10. So when you see such opportunities, when a 10 goes up so much and the 9 is lagging behind, there's a lot of money to be made. And most recently, for my members, we have found a Kobe PSA 9 that was at around $400 when the PSA 10 was $4,000. It had just jumped from like $3,000 to $4,000, and the 9s were sitting at $400, so we went ahead and bought a lot of them, and they've recently gone up to around $1,000. And this was a pick from like last week, so it's quite crazy for a week. Definitely a great return. If you guys are interested, a lot of our picks are under $30, under $40, because obviously I have around 650 members now, and a lot of them obviously cannot afford, $1,000 cards, even $500 cards. So I definitely try to make a lot of picks that are, very affordable. And we've been just able to make a lot of money recently. We've been able to obviously find, if you guys don't know, I was able to catch that 2012 Prism was going to skyrocket before it did, because I was able to tell that trend on Facebook. Before NFL wide receivers and running backs, took off in cards, I was able to spot that trend through Facebook, seeing a lot of, movement on the cards. And obviously, as you guys know, those both have absolutely skyrocketed. So if you guys are interested in seeing all my picks, you will basically get weekly reports of 10 cards I believe will go up, some cards I believe should be sold that week, and then 3 long-term underground NBA investments. So if you guys would like to go ahead and join that, link down below to my website, sportscardsinvest.com. Use code YouTube to get you 10% off. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first guy that I am going absolutely all in on right now is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is really forgotten about right now, honestly, with all the attention drawn to the bubble. And I believe this offseason, once the bubble is over, we're going to really see an increase in Kevin Durant's cards. Personally, for me, I'm not even planning on holding Kevin Durant until next season, just because I don't want to risk the fact that, he won't come back 100%, which is very possible. He might not come back 100%, but I just believe the hype, right before, it's a lot of the times, as we saw with the Jordan documentary, right? A lot of the times it's the hype that leads up to the event, right? So it might not be the actual return of Kevin Durant. It might just be the hype leading up to his return. And we've seen LeBron and Anthony Davis play together. We've seen, Steph and Clay, Russ and Harden, Kawhi and Paul George, but we've never seen Kyrie and Kevin Durant play together. So I personally believe that they will be the most hyped up duo before the NBA season next season. So definitely, a great time to get into Kevin Durant when everyone's focused on the bubble players. Just for some sort of like reference, Kevin Durant's 2007 Topps Chrome PSA 10. I know Steph Curry's Topps Chrome 2009, I believe. Yeah, I believe that is a little bit less. The pop report on that's a bit less, so there's a bit less of them out there. But Kevin Durant's Topps Chrome PSA 10 goes for roughly $4,000, and Steph Curry's goes for $15,000. So I just don't believe there should be that big of a gap. Even James Harden has gone so crazy. So just with all these other guys going so crazy, prices since Kevin Durant has played, has gone absolutely through the roof. And if Harden is this expensive now, if Steph is this expensive now, I believe that, I guess Kevin Durant should follow that footstep. And I believe before the season, next season, we're going to hear a lot about Kevin Durant. He's going to be the hottest guy in the hobby, because I believe the season will start in December for next season. And he will basically, as of December, he would not have played a game of professional basketball for a year and a half. And keep in mind, he was pretty much the greatest scorer in the league when he was injured. So basically, the hype is going to be through the roof, in my opinion. I definitely am very excited personally to watch Kevin Durant come back. And, I just believe it's kind of one of those things. Like, you guys saw what happened when Zion came back, right? In January, I believe, end of January, Zion came back. He made his debut. We saw the hype. That was through the roof. And I believe Kevin Durant's, comeback is going to be super hyped up. His cards are going to go through the roof in, I guess, preparation for his comeback. And so the next guy alongside Kevin Durant is Kyrie Irving. First of all, Kyrie Irving is 2012 Prism, which is quite, iconic. And Kyrie is one guy. He's a superstar. Like it or not, I know a lot of people, he's a little bit controversial, but Kyrie is a superstar. And with 2012 Prism and superstars, we've seen what happened to other guys like Jimmy Butler's 2012 Prism. And, Kyrie and Kevin Durant will have a shot at a finals appearance next year. Honestly, I believe they will have a good shot at a finals appearance. And if you guys see what happens with other championship contenders like Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, LeBron this year, and Giannis, obviously, next year, championship contenders will be, the Nets will be in that talk, I believe. I'm sorry that this isn't loading, but yeah, Jimmy Butler's cards have basically gone to around, I believe, 800 to 900 for a PSA 10. So if other 2012 Prism guys like this are going this crazy, I believe Kyrie should be, around 12 to 1500 for a PSA 10 when the season's about to start. So I believe October to November time, in around 2 to 3 months, I can see, Kyrie and Kevin Durant really starting to heat up. And once they start to heat up, these prices are going to go through the roof as the talk starts to, begin about the Nets next season. And, Kevin Durant I basically keep up with this whole, I guess, like, recovery process. I've been watching a lot of film on him, his practices, his workouts right now, and he's looking very good, if you ask me. He's looking like the shape he's been in, because he's been basically healthy for around 2 months now, and he just keeps playing, improving. He's getting back to his form, and hopefully by December, he will be at a form where he can really play very well. I definitely love a lot of these investments. Kyrie obviously is another superstar playing alongside KD. That is a very hyped up duo, and with the market as hot as it is and 2012 Prism as hot as it is, I can see, first year Prism and All-Star, I can see these prices going very, very high and very unaffordable very soon. So definitely a great time to get in. His PSA 9 is a great buy as well. BGS 9.5, all that stuff. But yeah, definitely Kevin Durant would still, I would say, be my number one, just because Kevin Durant is at a much higher tier, than Kyrie Irving in the league. Kevin Durant has already won, 2 championships, already won back-to-back finals MVPs. So he's kind of just on another level. And regardless of what happens, Kevin Durant will always be a legend. He will always be someone who, one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. And those are stuff you can't take away from him. So definitely a great investment. In terms of cards, I definitely really like this variation. Is quite cheap right now. His 2007, honestly, his 2007 Topps regular, the pop report on it is a bit high, so I am a bit, I don't know. It's this card right here. The population report on this is very high. So I'm personally trying to stay away from it. That's just me personally. I know a lot of people who are going in on buying them. But me personally, I prefer his Topps variation. It's even cheaper. And then I love his Topps Chrome just because, Chrome is always less, the pop report on Chrome is a lot less than the normal. And then the black border is another great buy that I really like, just because it's his OG rookie card. So definitely love a few of those. Kevin Durant's some guy who I will be buying a lot of very soon. I'm definitely preparing, to make some Facebook posts and buying up a lot of Kevin Durant's. Let me know what you guys think down below. I will wait to till this video drops to go ahead and buy any for myself, just because I want to avoid any of the comments that are like pumping and dumping, because I am seeing some of those and it kind of upsets me because that's definitely not my intention. Definitely, so I will wait until this post goes up, and then you might see me on Facebook. I'm in quite a few Facebook groups such as NBA Hotspot and Sick Cards Community, Sick Sports Cards Community, and yeah, you might see me on there looking for some of these. So I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Once again, if interested in my membership program, link down below, sportscardsinvest.com. My Instagram is @sportscardinvest in case you guys have any questions or just want, to talk to me, ask me for some advice on whatever it is you want. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.